Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 1994 Toyota Celica GT4 ST205. Now this has 796 horsepower, 602 pounds-feet of torque from a 3-litre turbocharged inline-6 engine, and the car itself now weighs 2,765 pounds. Came with all-wheel drive standard, but it now has off-road tyres and off-road suspension, and it can do 0 to 60 in 3.133 seconds. 0 to 106.389 seconds, and going to a top speed of 230 miles an hour. So yeah, Toyota have been pretty formidable on this series, with two of their cars being in the top 10 for the longest time. So I'm hoping that this lightweight rally car can do just as well, because the two vehicles that have been in the longest time are modified SUVs, so hopefully this being smaller and lighter can do even better. So let's see. Now I was going to try and review this car because it's been included in part of the festival playlist. You only have to do a single free race championship to get it, but unfortunately it's not fully viewable, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping to review this because it is one of the better road-going rally versions on the game. Got plenty from the 90s like that, but unfortunately I can't review it, so which is a shame, but it should do well here because it, like I said, came with all-wheel drive standard. Is meant for dealing with this kind of stuff, even if it is a road going version. And yeah, it's not got a massive amount of power to deal with. Sure, it only had 255 horsepower standard, so yeah, we're dealing with more than twice the power it had originally, but it's not a huge amount. It's not, you know, well over 1,000 horsepower or anything like that, because yeah, this was the only properly powerful engine we could put in it. We could put in the inline 4 that we've used several times at 668 horsepower, but I figured the extra 100 horsepower or so would at least help and not be a hindrance. And yeah, so far it's dealing with everything really rather well. It's got plenty of speed on the go. It's handling all of the corners really rather nicely. It's got good brakes. And yeah, it's dealing with the off-road elements really rather nicely as well. Guess it really does show when you take a road-going version of a rally car, what it can really do when it's even in a rally form. So, road-going version, even though it's not 100% like what it would be in a rally form, you can see that DNA when you're trying it out like this. I imagine even in stock form this would be pretty quick down here, but let's see what we're going to get in time with this version. Not the best at the top end with 164 mile an hour finish there, but it managed a time of 2 minutes 4 seconds .751, so not quite as formidable as the Hilux or the Land Cruiser, but it is still really rather decent, as it has managed to beat the likes of the Subaru WRX rally car, which is actually a rally car, not a road-going version of a rally version. And it's also beaten the 1973 Land Rover Range Rover, Mercedes AMG E63S, Toyota T100 Baja truck, Honda Civic Type R, Ford Transit Supersport van, Mazda RX-8 R3, and the Renault Clio RS16 concept. And it's slightly behind the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 and 1E, the Opel Kadett A, and the Mini John Cooper Works Countryman All 4. So yeah, it's a little bit middling when you compare it to some vehicles like, you know, a Chevrolet Camaro or an ancient Opel Kadett A, but in terms of general Toyotas, it's faster than a Baja truck, which is pretty good, and it's also quicker than a Range Rover, which, even though that's old, it was still a SUV at the end of the day. And it's also quicker than some other Japanese vehicles like the Honda Civic and the Mazda RX-8. And yeah, certainly quicker than the likes of a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, a Toyota Supra, and a Mercedes-Benz X-Class. So overall solid. Would have liked it to have been quicker, but I guess the lack of power really did harm it at the end of the day, because yeah, those Hilux trucks, for instance, had that Hilux truck even, and the Land Cruiser had more power and obviously more off-road capability. But overall, really impressed by it, and yeah, easily one of the best handling vehicles and easiest vehicles to drive on this series so far. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.